Hi, welcome to UNC Greensboro's Speech and Hearing Clinic. Today we're going to show you how to do air conduction on a routine adult patient. So this is our audiometer. We're going to use this to test air conduction today. Once your equipment is powered on, you're going to look at the settings of your machine. Currently, this is set for 1,000 hertz frequency at 30 decibels, which is a good place to start for a routine adult patient. Next, you're going to look at the settings for the transducer. We have a few options for this. We have an over-the-head earphone, a speaker, which will play through a speaker in the other side of the booth, and an insert, which you may want to use for a collapsed ear canal or a child. Next, you're going to make sure that you have the correct ear selected that you want to start with. So we're going to start with the right ear, so we'll press the right button. And we're going to be using the headphones today. You have a few options for the type of tone that you can produce. I'm going to show you a few examples. So the first type is a steady tone, which you can hear here. And then there's also a pulsed option. It sounds like this. And this can be especially good for our tinnitus patients.
Now that the audiometer is set up, I'm going to show you what we do on this side of the booth with the patient. First thing to know is that there are 3 transducers you can use. The first one are the inserts with the foam tips. You can use these on a child or someone with a collapsed ear canal. You can also use these headphones, or you can use a speaker if the patient can't use either of these. Now I'm going to instruct the patient on what we're going to do. Alright, so I'm going to hand you this, and every time you hear a beep or a tone, you're going to press this, just like that. So I'm going to hand this to you, and now I'm going to put the headphones on, and make sure that the red is on the right ear and the blue is on the left ear. And then you're going to tighten it to the patient's head and make sure they're on good, and now we're ready to go.
Once you're sure that your patient understands the instruction, you're ready to begin the air conduction test. We're going to be starting today at 1,000 hertz frequency and a 30 decibel volume. This is a typical place to start for the average adult patient. So if you come a little bit closer, you can see we have our settings ready for the right ear in a pulse tone. I'm going to produce the first pulse, and we'll understand if our patient heard it or not by a black bar appearing here. As you can see, she did respond yes. The rule is you go down 10 decibels and up 5 decibels to find her threshold. So we're going to go down 10 decibels and produce the next tone. She said yes, so we go down 10. Again, down 10. Since she did not hear the negative 10 decibels, we're going to go up 5 because, again, the rule is down 10 decibels, up 5. She did not hear that, so up 5. Great, so she heard 0 again. So right now we do believe that is her threshold. If you want to make sure, though, you can go down again, 10. No, up 5. No, up 5. And as you can see, she responded 3 times. Usually, if she responds 2 out of 3 times, you can assume that that's her threshold. But if you want to make sure, you can test it all 3 times. And then you're going to repeat this test for all frequencies of all of the octaves on both ears to find her thresholds. If there's a difference of 20 decibels or more between octaves, you can test the interoctaves, or if you just want that information as well, you can do so.